We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC, between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Nike 18.
First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19, target, 19, go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass complete, Tutu Atwell. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going play action. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own
20-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Burrow gets it out one quick. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Right back to Chase. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Dot. Dot.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here we go, here we go. Dot. Dot.
First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Gun, gun. Dot. 180. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Here we go.
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
180. Dot.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field.
Here we go.
Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
180. Dot. Dot.
The third down run with blue. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Dot.
From the red zone on first. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up second down. Well, with how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
6-yard line.
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
Dot. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On the move, headed right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The points here in the second. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Go play action on 1st down. The left side caught by Andrews. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds the in route complete. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. That stop made by Barrett Carter.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
60
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
There we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Wide 80. Right up.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Wide 80.
This time it's a passing play. And screen here to Blue. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
180. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180. Plays hot.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is caught by Blue. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Reichert connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. It was brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw now. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, looking to throw. They set up the screen here for Hall. There's a lane past the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll run here on 1st down. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Jets take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
19 Tiger.
Now they send their back in motion right. Connection made to Shaheed. And This drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hall has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's Hall again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
They'll work against the blitz. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get their first point to this game just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
I'm fine, ready?
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
Throwing here just before halftime. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Burton there to bring it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Let's get set. 180. Back.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Caught by Burton. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
180.
Up the middle, Blue. And This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
On first down, they'll run. Lou finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
On 2. Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Throw here, third down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 27
Here we go.
line.
Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Right third on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 17. Jets 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
19 Tiger.
Now throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's a give to Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They go right back to Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here he goes, third and long. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Behind. Right in.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taken by Chase, left side. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Big 13.
Right back to Chase. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. It's a gain of 4 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's get set. Wide 80. Hey, that's my man. I got him.
Right up the gut. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Wide 80. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Finds the in route complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Allen sheep-faced the press for moving the chains that time.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Burrow now on 1st down. Connecting on the slant. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make them the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Check go.
They'll go right side with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
19 Tiger.
Dropping back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
3rd down give to Hall. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Give on second here to Blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On third down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. New York to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing on seconds. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That's completed right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Jets first down.
Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit. These big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
It wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that first down. Picked up a short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, it's Hall. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Got it play straight ahead. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals moments away from their 4th win of the year. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll start the drive with blue. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
What is that? Stop.
Sign quarterback run here.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
180. What is hot? Hot. Stop.
He's drawn up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.